Hey guys, subscribe for daily content. And if you're shopping for gear, make sure you check out the description for the newest items at some of the very best online retailers. There's also links for some of the items that I personally recommend. Thanks! What's going on YouTube? Metal Complex here, and today I've got another short little unboxing to share with you guys. I don't know what's in here. It was sent by somebody named Kaylin. Thank you very much for sending this in. We'll find out what it is together. Thanks so much to my generous patrons who are supporting me. There's a link for Patreon right down below. And please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. All right. Let's see. Yeah, I don't want to cut the actual item. So, something like that. Was that a good... That was good enough. That'll work. Oh no, I cut his note. Darn it. Okay, we do have a note. I love notes. Hey MC, this is the... Oh, okay. I've been wanting to look at this. Awesome. Thanks, man. He's got his email and all his return info. Thank you. Perfect. That's what I like to see. So this... this is the Oknife. Is this a coin? What do we have here? Okay, cool. I still think coins are cool. I know that they're not, like, ultra useful for anything, but it's always nice to see a coin. Whoops. Okay, that was my fault. Okay. All right, wow, not what I was expecting at all. So, let me tell you guys something. I like Olight for their flashlights, and I believe, oh gosh, I'm going to have to caption this like crazy if I'm giving you the wrong information or edit it. If I'm not mistaken, this is the same company who does the Olight flashlights. And my dedicated flashlight right now for the channel is an Olight. I love Olight flashlights. They are definitely kind of, like flashlights go right along with knives. I mean, a lot of people like to carry a pocket knife and a small flashlight for EDC, or they carry various other things. So this is Olight getting into the knife world. I have no idea who the OEM is for this. Maybe it was Olight who did it. This is my first time handling it, first time experiencing it, so I don't know any of this right now. I will, if I can link this guy right down in the description, I absolutely will. Come time for the actual full comprehensive review, I will have all of these details for you. It's not like you couldn't easily find this information out for yourself. You don't necessarily have to wait for me to review this, but I will have those details once I have an opportunity to, sit down and study this thing a little bit. What it looks like to me is, and I'll tell you right now, ergonomically, great. Choice of materials look pretty good. We have, I can't remember if I showed it in the last part of the video, N690, some G10. This is... the pocket clip, it's got that blue finish on it, but it is steel. And that is, you can get blue and bronze out of steel, or maybe is it a finish or a coating? I'm not really sure. In any case, the pocket clip looks pretty good. There's milling on the inside. There's no lock stick. The action is pretty good. No detent lash. Centered. No blade play. No pivot lash. Yeah, so if I'm right in assuming that this is their first venture into the knife world, they chose a good, clean, safe profile. And I'll emphasize functional. I mean, we don't have a super duper thick blade stock, and it's nearly, it really is basically fully flat ground. Nice belly right here. The edge is done well. Nice sort of sheep's foot style blade. The final cutting bevel looks good. I'll give you guys some close-ups of this so you guys can see everything. Really, not anything that hasn't been done. I mean, you could easily take this knife and throw it on a pile of thousands of other knives that are basically doing the same thing. But it's cool to see that, they did a good job in a very general sense with this first one here. At least my first impressions of this are that. Really, sorry, I nicked it there with my finger. The flipping action is good, and that flipper tab is not, it's not like pokey or super obtrusive or anything like that. You can push button it, or you can do the light switch, right? Yeah, okay. Again, not anything spectacular. I don't know what this thing is priced at. Obviously, if their price is ridiculous, then that kind of takes away from it. N690 is a steel that's fine. It's not anything spectacular. It just depends on where they land on price. If they're trying to push this for, close to or over 100, then no. I'm hoping that it's less than that. In any case, I will link it and find out what the price is immediately after there. But yeah, I'm excited to do a video on this and give you guys some more information. The thing that I'm the most impressed with is the ergonomic lines in the choked up position and back here. It really is comfortable. So many knife companies just cannot figure out, if you're gonna do a choil, make it a full choil. Obviously, there are people out there who have fingers bigger than me, right? But I probably represent somewhere around the average person. This will actually fit your finger. This is a good sized choil. It's substantially larger than the choil on my XM18, which is a substantially larger knife. So pretty cool. And they still give you plenty of cutting edge. We'll go ahead and measure it and weigh it just for people looking for that right now. Overall length of this guy is coming in at 8 inches. Blade length is 3.5. Cutting edge is 3. Pretty straightforward lines. How about, or straightforward measurements. Good, nice, safe measurements. Weight, 3.49 ounce. So there you go. I think they're paying attention to the knife world. Again, it's not like they obviously didn't seek to make something revolutionary. They sought to make a good knife with dimensions and lines and things like that knife people tend to gravitate towards. Not all knife people, but a lot of knife people. I mean, somebody like me gets a hold of this and yeah, I'm going to be like, well, this is, generally what people like to see, right? So, I don't know. It depends on who you ask, but yeah, okay. Way better than I thought it was going to be. I thought it would just be trash. Not that I don't respect Olight, but I was like, they make flashlights. They don't make knives, right? Again, I don't know if they did this or they have a different OEM. I have no idea. I'm sure I will get a lot more information right down in the comments. In fact, if you're wondering, look down in the comments. I bet somebody has answered. Yeah, expect a full review on this guy. Oh, three to 4 weeks from now, something like that. Anyways, thanks so much again to Kaylin for sending this in for me to review. This will go back. I don't keep these. These go back to their owners. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do, of course, have lots of videos of knives that are either expensive or inexpensive that I do or don't like, so check those out. And if you enjoy all my content, go ahead and click on the Metal Complex logo right there and subscribe, because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day.